Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So obviously I have new makeup on today. I thought I would, we've got to go over to Lowe's, pay our bill, our credit card bill, and I'm going to look at a few things over there that are possible Christmas gifts for people. And I was going to put on some makeup before we went, so I thought this would be the perfect time to film because I have some of the new Avon Face Shop makeup. So I'm just going to get started in. I'm not going to do a full tutorial. I just have face products right now, primer, foundation, and blush. And I'll film all that and then we'll upload it. And then I'll do a haul later because I did purchase some more things with my last order, which would have been 25, I think, or was it 26? We're in 26 now. 25. So, I'll do that later, but I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So I did purchase the Tone Up Primer. So this is Avon Face Shop, and this is available in quite a few different varieties. I got the one in mint. It's a green tinted, and the purpose of it is to tone down your redness. So, you know, I have a lot of redness. Naturally, my complexion is very ruddy. You can see it in my cheeks here. Sometimes I get it up here even, and it just depends. So this is what it looks like. It's a frosted bottle, and very elegant packaging. I think it's very luxe. And I've been using this. I've used it a few times, and I can kind of give you guys an impression of what I think. This primer is substantial. It's got a pump here, and I'm going to pump out. And, you know, I use one pump, but actually that is a lot. So I'm trying now to do a little bit less than that. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of dab it around on the areas that I get the reddest. So you can see that there is quite a bit of green, but I'm going to use it all over my face too, just because, you know, it's a primer. But you're going to be surprised. Now, our lighting isn't that good today because it's super gloomy out. We've had freezing rain this morning, but you're going to be surprised at how... I was surprised at the cast that this gives you, how much redness it actually covers. It really does a good job. I was kind of impressed with that. I'm anxious to try the normal primer too. Just the regular one. There's a few different varieties. But now, so I still have my redness, but you can see that it just overall kind of did a overall like lightening type thing here. I was impressed with it. I have used correcting primers and products before that aren't primer but just skin correctors, and this one is pretty good. I'm going to put just a tiny bit more right on my problem areas, which are the apples of my cheeks here. Kind of blend that around just using my fingers. So I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving if you're in the United States. If you're not in the States, I just hope you had a good week. We had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Keith cooked the turkey, and he made sweet potato casserole. And I made cornbread dressing, au gratin potatoes, carrots from that Facebook recipe that was going around. Oh, they were delicious. They were fabulous. We had a really good dinner. So this is the new Ink Lasting foundation. Comes in a box like so. I was a little nervous on what shade to get because people said, I'm already looking. Can you see though how much more even I look now? That's just with that mint primer on. I was nervous about what color to get because people had been saying it runs deep, and so I was a little bit nervous. I was torn between two. I decided to go with the lighter of the two just to see, and I chose C10, which is Cool 10 Neutral Ivory, I think is what it's called. C10. Where does it say the shade? Okay, I'm not seeing the shade, but it's C10. I can tell you that. And I want to say it's Neutral Ivory. I will look at the in the brochure, and I'll put it in the description section below. And again, the packaging very similar to that of the primer in a frosted glass bottle. Now you can see that looks pretty deep. So I was a little bit nervous I wonder if it says on here what the shade is. I don't have my glasses on. Anyways, just so, I think it's Neutral Ivory, but it's C10 for sure. So it also is in a pump foundation, or a pump, you know, format, delivery system. And I'm going to do one pump. This is what it looks like here. So my initial thoughts on this foundation are, I really like it. I do think it runs deep compared to like our old Flawless, Ideal Flawless and everything like that. I'm going to get a Kleenex to wipe my fingers off with. But I really like the coverage. And to me, it's almost like the coverage of the Flawless, but a little bit lighter. It's lighter in consistency. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend that around with the foundation brush. But you can see that coverage. Now I do think this shade is a tad warm for me, even though I went with the cool, which is kind of strange. But the next up one, the neutral shade, looked like it would be too dark. So I was kind of nervous about which color to get. And overall, I like this one. I'm pleased with it. I think it's pretty good. It blends like a dream. It covers well. So you can see it here. So I would say it's kind of a demi matte. It's not matte all the way, but it's definitely not like super glowy either. It's kind of in between, and you can see the difference between where my eyelids don't have. So it's definitely got some coverage. I wish the lighting was better today, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm gonna go ahead and blend a little bit over my eyes just so I don't have that stark white contrast there. But I think we have some good coverage with this. I must be getting a pimple or something back here. I've had one on this side of my nose, and it's one of those ones that hurts, and it doesn't ever come to a head. It just hurts, but it's starting to get better. So I'm just doing one pump of that. So that was the ink lasting, and I didn't get the cushion yet. I'll explain more about that when I do the haul video. But so this was the ink lasting foundation in C10. Alright, now I'm going to put a little bit of concealer on. This is the old Avon one that we've had. Yeah, I don't like the lighting here, but what can you do? So gloomy. November and December are so gloomy in Michigan. I guess it's probably like that everywhere, but I'm just going to use my finger to blend that out. Oh, my nails. I didn't do my nails. Nothing. Just going to kind of pat it in there. Bring it down a little bit. I have a lot of videos coming up for this week. I didn't mean to be gone so long, like a full week, but it was crazy busy, you guys, and I was exhausted, and I've been thinking about a lot of things because of like all the changes with YouTube and what to do and how I'm going to handle those. And if you aren't familiar with those changes, which I'm sure you probably already know because every channel is talking about them, but YouTube, starting on December 10th, is making some changes, and I'm trying to figure out what to do about those. And not so much, I'm not worried about the COPA or COPPA, however you want to say it, act, but I am concerned about YouTube saying that my channel is not commercially viable, and where to go from there. So I am going to do a video on that, probably tomorrow or so, but I've been thinking about how I want to do that. So now I have the concealer on. And here is the blush I picked up. This was the new Moisture Cushion Blush, and the shade is 03 Coral. And it comes in a box like so. You guys, this blush is fantastic. So it's a cushion blush. If you've never used a cushion blush, which I'm sure you guys have seen them, even if you've not used them, it's a liquid that is soaked into a sponge. So this is the packaging. How cute is that? Right? Super, super, super cute. The bottom, it's got like a clear on it. It looks like a cookie, right? So you open it up, and right away, you have a little mirror in there and a sponge. Now, I have not used the sponge at all. It's a little bit difficult for me with my fingers to get my fingers inside the little band there. So peel your sponge away, and this is what you're going to use. The blue side is what you're going to dip into your product. I am not, though. I'm going to use my fingers and a brush. Now, there's a protective plastic over the product so that it will not dry out. So you just pull that up, and even so, it's sealed right, oops, right there. Now I've used this several times, but I keep putting the seal back on. So once you pull the seal off, no, I'm not going to be able to grab a hold of it. This is the one. Oh, there it goes. Okay. And here is your product. And you can see that that little sponge in there is saturated with color. So I am going to put my finger in it. I'm going to dip it in just a little bit, push down on that. And can you see that my finger, I know there's a shadow, has some product. And I'm just going to dab it around where I want my blush to be. And I'm going to use my brush that I used my foundation to just kind of push it into my skin. Now you can use your sponge, which is what it's intended for, but like I said, it's hard for me to get that, my fingers in that little band. So now, I know the lighting is not good today, but can you see how natural that looks? It just melts into your skin. So light and sheer, which I figured it would be because Korean skincare or Korean cosmetics usually are sheer. The point is to let your skin, oops, I got a loose hair. Sorry about that. That would happen right while I'm trying to film this, huh? There we go. The point is to let your skin shine through the makeup because they want your skin to be the focus, you know, of your face, not the makeup. It's just so light and natural looking. I absolutely love this blush. I have in my cart right now the other two shades. It comes in pink and red, and then they also have a highlighter. I have all those in my cart right now. It's just beautiful. And for somebody like me who has skin, this year I'll be the big 5-0, or 2019, or 2020, sorry. It is so much gentler looking than the powders. So there you have it. So that is the Coral Moisture Cushion Blush, and I'll let you get another look at it before I close it up. So all the product is soaked into that sponge. And then you just put your lid back on it. I'm not going to seal it anymore since I'm, you know, now I've showed it to you guys. I just wanted to show you what it looked like. But there you have it. It's a, oops, I forgot to put my sponge back in, but I can do that later. It's a wonderful product, and I cannot wait to try the other shades. Now I am going to use a little bit of highlighter. It's just the one we already had. It's the what is this called? The Illuminating stick in Champagne. It's been a while since I've used this one. And I'm just gonna kind of dab it in here and blend with my brush. It's just, I love it. I love the look. I love the foundation. I love the primer. I love the blush. I just couldn't be more pleased with it. I was so nervous about how it was going to perform, you know, with them discontinuing the Flawless foundation. I was nervous, you know, and everything, and this just ended up being a really good experience with this new makeup. Really, really nice. And then I'll put a little bit here. And then I'll put my cap on it. And I forgot to grab a powder. So I guess I'm going to end here. I just wanted to show you guys the face products anyways, how they performed. I'll do some more videos absolutely with these, and I might get the cushion foundation too, but I wanted to start with this one because the little sponges that come in are hard for me to use anyways, so I kind of feel like what's the point of me getting the cushion foundation, but I can just put my fingers in it and apply it with a brush or dip my brush in it too. It does have an antibacterial agent in the sponge to help, well, the foundations do. I don't know if the blushes do, but the foundations have an antibacterial agent in the sponge to help with germs and everything. But I knew probably just because of the delivery system, I would be more apt to reach for the pump bottle over the cushion. I don't think that there's anything wrong with the cushion at all. It's just wonky hands, right? So, really, really optimistic about these new products. Really optimistic about everything going on right now, even with the changes in YouTube. And I thought that I would wear this t-shirt, which I know you can't see, but it says Avon, the future is bright. I got this at Rep Fest, and I feel, I saw the What's New books for campaign 2, for campaign 3, and I am just blown away. So I am going to do a video showing what's coming up for campaign 2 is our campaign 3 is our Valentine's issue or brochure, and I'm so optimistic and so excited about where Avon is going. And even though these things are happening with YouTube, and I'm deathly afraid that my channel is going to get deleted, but I'm going to talk more about that in a different video because of the changes with YouTube, and I'm already making a plan in case that happens. I'm hoping it doesn't, but we'll talk more about that later. I just want you guys to know that I am thinking about the possibilities of those things happening, and I am thinking of what I can do in case it does. So be looking for that video. I'll probably film it tomorrow. And I'll do a haul video showing you guys the other products that I purchased with my campaign 25 order. I'm going to go over campaign 26, even though it's already underway. And we have Cyber Week specials starting today, which I will list in the description section below. Even though I didn't go over them in this video, I definitely will do a separate video for those because it goes all the way through the whole week. And there are some fantastic gift with purchases this week for Cyber Monday week. Fantastic. All right, you guys, but I'm going to finish getting ready so I can get over to Lowe's and get my home shopping on, whatever. And I will see you soon. All the products will be listed in the description section below, along with their product number, a link to my e-store, and also the Cyber Monday week specials. So thank you so much. I hope you had a great weekend, and I will see you in the next video.